And now I need to get this name right because I've been practicing it all day. I have been practicing this all day. So I'm joined by John Kampouropoulos.
Okay, it's John Kampouropoulos.
John Kampouropoulos. I was close. I was close.
Yeah, and I'm from Athens, Greece.
Athens, Greece. That's brilliant. So, yeah, John, tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm 46, and I've been playing music in various bands since I was 16 years old. Started up as a drummer, and I was pretty good at it, but I found out by right before I finished my army draft. I found out that drumming wasn't speaking too much into my soul. So I've already started strumming the guitar by the end of the high school, and I was much more amused by singing. So as soon as I finished my army draft, I was focusing on singing and songwriting.
Yeah. And what kind of music genres were you playing in the band? Was it a rock band, a kind of folk band? What types?
It was. I have collaborated with various bands. At the time, I was a drummer, mostly playing rock music, either in English or in Greek. Yeah, rock music. We don't have folk music in Greek. Whatever artist is playing folk music is only in English lyrics. So in the Greek music scene, there is no such thing as folk. We do have the folk music. The Greek folk music is something else. It's not like Irish folk or English folk or Scottish folk or maybe American folk. It's something totally different.
Yeah.
So, and when I quit playing the drums, I was writing my first songs when I was still a schoolboy. Were in Greek, and they were so naive, but so sweet sometimes. Yeah, that
Go on,
it was.
give us an example of how naive they were.
The lyrics were I feel somehow embarrassed because it was just a kid who was writing these lyrics, and it's like full of romance, and when it was a love song, it was full of dripping love from everywhere. Yeah, and sometimes it was the meanings were not actually connected in a way that makes even a surrealistic sense. It was most probably a work of a clumsy lyricist rather than something that could be described as a surrealistic or impressionist point of view. So yeah, I often remember these times with a big laugh,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I still love that kid.
That's great. That's great. And now you have 30 years experience under your back now. Cordy Lynn's in. How's things, Cordy? Listen, a lot of people I'd say that are going to watch this interview that will probably watch later, including myself, have probably never set foot in Greece. Give us an example as a musician growing up in Greece and what the music scene is like in Athens and probably other places in Greece.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try to sum it in a way that you won't get confused. Um, yeah, because it's a, in Greece we have an iron curtain which separates the so-called Greek folk music and all its derivatives,
Mm,
and the Western type of genres of music.
mm,
Uh, um, Sometimes these two sides may join each other in ambiguous projects. Sorry, I'm laughing because I'm living this here. It's my
You,
environment. So
you
yeah.
you started this, have you?
Um, and okay, the Western type of music is mostly concentrated on two cities, Athens and Thessaloniki. Uh, Despite Athens being the capital, okay, and we have 6 to 7 million people living here, it's
Mm,
the 60%, 60 to 65% of the overall population of Greece. And uh, the most interesting artistic move can be found in Thessaloniki, where people are fewer, much fewer. It's only 1.5 million or maybe less.
mhm.
But uh, I lived in Thessaloniki during my army draft, and I was exhilarated by um, how many artists are trying to to create something really new. However, in Athens is where the industry is based, and in Athens one can have many choices. There are many musical genres that influence the audience and the creators, because every creator is a member of the audience as well.
Mm,
And there are many musical scenes, at least they used to be before the COVID lockdown and all that. Um, and there is a lot of movement in Athens. It's no surprise that uh, even if someone is a big name in Thessaloniki, will come to Athens. All the
mm.
other Greek regional cities have a minimum to a small average musical movement.
Mm.
But it all boils down to coming to Athens.
So Athens is the place to be. Uh, I want to move on a bit. You're a you're a solo artist at the moment, but I seen you were in a band called Camp. Is it Kamp?
Yeah.
And it was only, what was it, 2017 that the band kind of broke up. So yeah, could you what what were you? So you were in that band, and then the band broke up. And did you go saying, "Listen, well, I'm gonna go out, do it on my own. I'm sick of bands," or are you still looking to join together with musicians and create music with bands?
Um, the Camp project was actually, Camp is the four letters of my surname, is Kampouropoulos Camp. Um, the songs there are my songs,
Yeah,
um, which actually some of them I'm performing on live streams. I
ah,
have
lovely,
picked,
lovely.
yeah, I have picked two or three, and I rotate them.
Yeah,
Um, it was an experiment which started as an idea of a collaborative thing
mm,
in 2012, but it ended up very soon as my own project because nobody else had any ideas um, in the song creating part, not arranging. This
yeah, yeah.
was okay. Uh, And soon enough, I named the band Camp and started working on my own songs.
Yeah.
We were forced to disband 2017 because we had two uh, uh, members quitting, and we weren't able to um, fill in the empty excuse me, the empty slots with new members.
Yeah.
So I was forced to disband, and I was, yeah, and it was what you said. I was a little bit tired of the bands, because it's there are two types of collaborating with people in a band. There is the we're all together there in this type of band, and there are the session musicians band. I
Yeah. Yeah.
was for many years I was mixing this in my head, despite all other collaborations I've done with other bands with their own material and me singing as a lead singer and so on. And uh, I've been mixing these two factors together, and that was not a very productive idea. It just happened with Camp.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, that's good. So have you released much music now in the 30 years? Have you released albums, singles? Um, are they all available to buy in shops? How has your music progressed through the years? And also, a follow-up question to that: have you found that the further you've got into your music career, the more serious your music has come? It's not about having fun. It's more about having people listen.
Um, uh, at 1999, I joined the famous alternative rock Greek band at that time, and we were signed to EMI Chrysalis. With these guys, we released. I was a co-lyricist and the co-composer. Actually, we were five of us. So yeah, we're
Mm.
doing all together, everything all together.
Yeah.
Uh,